Welcome everyone. I'm Catherine Kripke from Avenir Health, and this is a quick demo of PrEP-it 2.0.
So here we are at the tool, and you can see that on the landing page you have to decide whether you're going to use the full tool or aggregate other sessions from smaller geographic areas. So we're going to look at the full tool here. And that brings us to the Getting Started page. On this page, we're going to configure the tool based on what functionalities we want to use. I should also mention that on here is the navigation menu. You can go back and forth in different modules of the tool. Here is the help functionality. So based on what page you're on, it will show you some tips about what's going on in that particular module and how to work with it. There's also, you can look at all of the help and look at different topics in the help index here. Another important feature to notice is that the tool doesn't save your work on a server anywhere. If you want to save any of your inputs, any of the configurations, you need to download the session. This saves a file on your computer, and then when you're ready to come back to use PrEP-it again from that same session, you upload it and find that file, upload that particular file. You can also use this to share that session with another colleague and ask them to review or put in some different inputs. You could also use it to send it to Avenir Health if you're having a problem. So once you have answered all of these questions on getting started about how you want to use the tool, if you want, you can press this. So this has been configured by these questions. You can press this button, Generate Data Template, and it will download a template that focuses on those inputs that you need for those particular functionalities that you've told the tool you want to use. And you can pass this template around among different stakeholders, have them review it, have them put different inputs. You can document the sources of your inputs, any assumptions here in the template if you want, or you can enter the data directly into the tool. So if you're using the template, then you would upload it here into the tool, and then we'll go through the different steps. So based on the selections that I made in the Getting Started page, I need to define my priority populations. If I want, I can add my own priority populations in addition to those that are appearing here by default that have default data associated with them. I will need to tell the tool which methods I want to look at, and I can look at pill, ring, or CAB-LA, or I can add custom methods here as well. So I might only want to look at the pill, or I want to set targets for both pill and ring, and depending on which methods I have here, I need to put in some additional data for that. And then we need to define the continuation rates. So this is important because most of the calculations in the tool are using the continuation rates. So this is a continuation curve, and it represents, for this particular curve, the percentage of clients who have returned for PrEP visits at 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months post-initiation. And then each of your priority populations needs to be assigned to a particular continuation curve. And so this means if you start PrEP, you're not necessarily going to continue it, so the costs, the product needs, the impact, they're all going to depend on the continuation rates of each population. If you are entering program data, you would do it here. You indicate the period of time for which you're entering the program data. If you want, you can download a template based on the inputs that we had. It's showing each month of the program data period, the indicators that you selected that you want to upload here. In this case, it's just only initiations. And then for each of the populations, I'm going to put the initiations for each month of the program data period, and then upload it into the tool. And then we go through the rest of the modules. So there's the cost module. If you want, you can use that adolescent girls and young women geographic prioritization module, the impact module, the targets module, and each of these modules has several different screens that you have to go through and put your inputs and then get your results. Once you're finished, all of the outputs are going to be compiled here in the results dashboard. So that this is showing the results from the different modules. And then if you want, you can disaggregate your targets, and you can also do commodities forecasting. So that is the end of this introduction to the tool, and thank you for your time and attention.